share some stuff. And so what I'll start with in terms of what I wanted to share today with you is Susan and Baxter, and Pat go back to the high school time frame. And that's when I first met Baxter and Susan, was back at Highland High School in the 60s. And, you know, as you can tell by these great pictures, the first thing that always struck me about Baxter is, how do I get to look like that? Such a handsome guy. I just always, you know, that was sort of my envy about Baxter. The other thing about Baxter is he was just a genuine person, a genuinely nice guy. We probably spent a lot of time in high school that I remember doing some things like that, but that's my first memory of Baxter, is back in high school. And the other thing I remember too was, my gosh, he can grow a beard. I don't think I started shaving till about 2 years ago. So that was another thing that I thought was great. He could just grow a fabulous beard, and I can see some of the pictures and the different beard looks through the years. But that's kind of my first memory. And then I think the other thing that I really appreciate Baxter and Susan very much is they're very good about keeping in touch with people, and I probably haven't been as good about that as they have, but they always, because I kind of moved around a little bit in my life and in my work career, but we always touched base, and that was always fun and great. I appreciated that quite a bit. And then I guess the most recent thing for me was when we were at our 40th, and we got together a little bit, and actually, there was the 20th. I remember dancing with you a little bit. You remember that?
You got lucky.
Forgot. I didn't stick with it. I got lucky. So, but then on our 40th, I remember spending some time and chatting, and didn't realize, and these pictures kind of reflect this as well, some of the experiences Baxter. We were talking about musicals, and Bruce and Chris can relate to this as well, because of all their time doing musical theater and stuff like that. But I didn't realize that side about Baxter, and I should have, but it was really neat because we started talking about stuff. I did about 10 years of musical theater myself and had a great time with it. So we were chatting about some of the different musicals, and I think I told Baxter, see, he could get into these musicals because of the way he looked. And lots of times I got into musicals because they needed some guy who was big and strong and could maybe move around a little bit and maybe carry a tune. So I had a lot of fun with that. So those are just some things I just wanted to share about Baxter. So Susan asked if I'd play a song or two, and Baxter liked the John Denver songs. Need to get another drink of water, excuse me.